What's good? You rocking with your boys, all rights reserved. I just wanted to say the plot thickens is an understatement. I now fully understand how things work. I don't want to talk about it all right now. It's too much right now. It's too many angles, but I will say this. We were on the right track. CommenterNation, we were on the right track. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I can say now. That's not all I'm going to say. Let me keep it real. Let me bust it down. Let me bust it down for you. Now, something that no one else is going to talk about, and I'm going to say this. I don't care if it's Diamonds Live, whoever it is. Take that out your mind. What is it that you learned from me? It's stay objective, right? So take that out your mind right now. And we're going to briefly talk about something that I did mention earlier. Didn't I tell you there was investigators that were involved in this? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I say that? Did I not say that? Someone in hashtag CommenterNation if I said that. If I said that, I said that. I told you so. And you guys might never find out, but I told you so. I told you there was some inside work dealing with law enforcement agencies to allow evidence to be misconstrued in a way where it took away from the benefactor of what was actually going on. I told y'all that. I said that. I said that was one of, matter of fact, that was one of the first things I said to you. That was one of the first things I said. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Now, here's what we got to ask us about this situation. Was there a larger motive? See, that's why I said we were heading the right direction, but it's far beyond our reach. Was there an even larger motive for why TenTacion was taken out? Could it be possible that he's faced other times like this and never spoke about it? Think about that. Now, I just want to put this out there. Two investigators. Yes, two investigators. This is sad. This is sad. I can't believe the same ones protecting and serving. Two of them are being accused of allegedly being deeply involved in trying to misscrew evidence. Two investigators. Why? What for? You're protecting and serving, right? What motive did you have to be involved? Go back and listen to this. You got to go back and run this entire series through. You really do. You really do. If you haven't watched this series up to now, you missed out. And you're missing crucial parts to get how this works. So now I'm going to begin the question phase because that's all I can do right now. I told you guys there's a lot of stuff I understand on the outside and that my connects have brought to me, but it gets really real. And that's why I'm saying that I'm just going to ask questions from here. I'm just going to ask questions because it's too much. What investigators in what part of the investigation were tampering with evidence? Was it the same ones that brought them into the precinct that was allegedly supposed to collect DNA for a felonious murder and forgot to because they were too busy hiding the evidence? Was it them? We're not going to drop their names. I'm just asking. What I do want to say is that as far as the witnesses and other people I mentioned, I don't see what part yet they played. Not in this level of information. But I will say this. You're looking kind of shaky, baby. You're looking kind of shaky. And from what I understand, you're looking kind of shaky. You're looking shaky. Even though I don't have nothing blatantly on you, you are looking shaky, baby. Baby, you're looking kind of shaky. And I'm saying that being respectful. Wow. So, yes, the ones protecting and serving, a few of them got caught doing a little more than they should have. That's what it is. Period. Period. Man, that's not what I was looking for. That's not the outcome I was looking for. That you guys were allegedly involved in doing more. And yes, there's more info on the suspects, everything. Even dealing with the nature of the case, deeper motives. It gets more intricate, and I just don't have the time to talk about that right now. I know. I don't have the time. Plus, I got to talk to a few more people because this is just getting crazy. This is getting crazy. And some of the comments, certain things people were saying, I'm going to say this. The people who were actually reaching and we were like, what? They were more towards the truth than we thought. So now I want to know who they are. I really want to know who y'all were, because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I mean, we've gotten this far. We brought it far. And honestly, there's a dabble of truth in every video I did. Even if they're trying to say what the point you were making was wrong, there is a dabble of truth in everything I was doing. And that is why I'm just I'm in shock myself. That's not what I was looking to see the situation. And I'm holding off on certain topics because I gotta link up with the right people. I gotta call in some other people. I need to call in the specialists because I need these people to kind of give me more clarity and help me to understand fully. But let me say this. It's no longer about whether he's alive or not. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's not about that. It's about what were the deeper motives. Because to be real with you, what two investigators were out here doing stuff like that? Which two investigators? Which two of you? Which ones? The ones that responded? The ones that were the arresting officers? The ones that did the manhunt, called the manhunt? Who? That's very key right now. That's the focus right here, because I was telling y'all. I told y'all. I told you. And I don't like saying that, but I'm telling you, I saw how they were working the evidence, and it made no sense. I was like, this is a crime investigator? And to be real, I feel like I lived up to everything that my channel has gone in this series to this point. I really have. If you look at all the evidence I produce, every single subject, it should make perfect sense to a person that's logical. That's all I'm going to say. And other than that, I'm going to just tell you, some of the commenters that were around you commenting, a lot of them hit me up and said their comments were getting deleted. I know why now. I know exactly why. And I remember who, and I read some of their comments, and now that I know what I know, it's just like, it's like crazy. It's like, what? What? What were those commenters talking about? But now it's like, dang, who were you? Who were you to know what you knew? How'd you know what you knew? And you might have to ask YouTube, because I didn't delete them. How did you know what you knew? Shout to YouTube still. Shout to YouTube. Yo, shout to you. And I know this is crazy. Yo, shout out Dom is Live, because there's no way you know this much. There's no way you know this. To have been working the story how you did, there's no way you know this stuff. I know you don't. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you you don't. I'm going to tell you you don't. I'm going to tell you that off the rip, you do not. Man. And there's just certain things that can't be talked about because, again, I told you, there is an addressing the uprising, allegedly, and the investigators dealing with this case. So that report that was written, yeah. How about you guys go back over that report that was written? How about you go back over it and then look at it objectively like I told you? Look back over that report, please. Look back over it with a grain of salt, guys. Grain of salt. Look over it with a grain of salt. To all of those superstars and people that are directly involved in it, like watching this series and stuff, you can reach out. TheCzarr ain't no tattletale on it. You can reach out. I ain't got no names to say, but I know it was superstars dropping those comments. There's no one else who knew what you said, and I've heard it said multiple times. That's what's crazy, and I was just ignoring it. Listen, guys, CommenterNation, hit that like button. If you've ever hit the like button, hit it now. I'm sorry. I'm not doing, I can't go there unless I have the support that I deserve on this channel. It's too much. It's too much, man. It's too deep. It's too deep. Investigators got hit. You're probably not going to hear a story about it. It's not going to go public. I'm telling you. Listen to TheCzarr. I'm telling you. At least 2 investigators are suspended. Suspended off the case. Suspended off the case. Why? What they do? I'll let you guys think it over. This is a critical thinking channel. But TheCzarr just has to chill out for a moment. Think about things. We went hard this weekend with credible evidence. I'm going to just let it ride. I'm going to let it ride right now because ultimately there's a lot going on, and it has to do with the authority that are involved in this case. Did these 4 men get set up for real? Did they? I don't know. I don't know. Your boy don't know, man. I don't know, man. There's issues dealing with them, issues dealing with other situations, issues dealing with the scene, the crime scene, the documentation. TheCzarr got to think this one over, man. TheCzarr got to think this one. And you never heard me. Y'all never heard me address a situation like this. I got to think this one over, y'all. I got to think about it. I got to think about it. And yeah, everything's credible. Everything's credible, but I got to think about this. It's just too much information overload. It's too many situations that we need to create a motive. And it's many faces and facades. And I ain't got names to say. I'm sorry. I ain't got names to say. That's not what this channel is built on. I don't drop governments. I don't drop information. And it makes sense why witnesses were trying to do that to me. You know what? You know what? Ultimately, all rights reserved.